this much today. Thank you very much. Next morning I will speak something about these three desires.
What's going to be the desire of Lord Govinda for next incarnation?
No, this is the last culmination, no more. So Gauranga avatar is the most, do you understand? Best type of avatar. Then no more greed. The whole greed is finished. Fulfilled. Do you follow? So you may transcribe. Do you understand nicely? The greed of the Lord. The greed of the Lord. Topic is greed of the Lord. Bhagavan or Lord. Greed of the Lord. You write nicely. Then we'll send it to British. They will publish it. You understand? Yes. This is very wonderful. Huh? Have you ever heard it?
No. When I first heard it, I thought, how can, because he's Atmaram.
Oh, develops some greed. He is self-satisfied. He is completely full, no deficiency at all. Still he develops greed. So wonderful. Transcendental greed.
So it is based on greed?
Yes, on greed. The title is Lord's Greed. The greed of the Lord. Bhagavan or Lord.
It seems I was laughing because I was thinking how Lord Ram, he desired to have other wives.
Yeah.
But it's when Krishna appears, he not only has more wives, but
Thousands of wives.
thousands of wives. But,
Thousands of wives.
but as Krishna, he has other men's wives.
Other men's wives. That's Parakya also.
Karakira.
Also in Krishna Leela, he has Sokya wives, thousands wives, 16,000 wives.
Yes.
This is a Sokya.
Yes.
The Sokya. That rasa is not released there.
So,
In Parakya Bhav, this rasa nirjasa, the essence of that conjugal mellow is released.
so
In
what is it?
greatest degree it is released. Yes?
What is it that makes the parakia more relishable?
Yes.
Because we have a material.
You cannot think of this thing.
But what makes it really better
Yes.
for Krishna?
You cannot conceive this thing. This question of mellow. Because the essence of mellow comes out there. It doesn't come out. The essence doesn't come out in Sokya Bhav. Never comes out. So essence, like cream comes. If you churn the Jogruta milk, the cream comes up. That's cream, irinirjasa, rasanirjasa. You understand? It comes. You cannot understand this thing.
From we said because in this immature world,
Yeah.
the demon, they lack that type of metal. But then,
It has material field, you see. And these are all condemned, you see.
Yes.
Abominable things and nasty affairs, sinful affairs. But in spiritual field it is so. Glorified. It's a glorious affair. Is not condemned. This is wonderful. Because everything is glorious. With Krishna, the stealing of Krishna is glorious. Stealing in material world is thief. You see? But Krishna is the leader of the all thieves. So we glorify, glorious. You see? Because it's all transcendental. Govinda he.
We can't perceive these rasas because we're polluted by these things. So we can't
Perceive all these things. Unless pure consciousness, unless you achieve that, attain that platform, how can you conceive? Just here now. here. I think in 1986 I wrote this article, and it is published in our Bhagavad Darshan, Odia Bhagavad Darshan. On this occasion I wrote the appearance of Mahaprabhu.
And it's been hidden for 6 years.
What to do? you had not come. So it is hidden. Now you disclose it. Do you understand me?
We haven't come, we've been dragged here by Krishna's mercy, by your mercy.
You see, Gaura Tattva is so confidential Tattva. Very, very confidential Tattva. Very deep and confidential.
And sometimes the sum total of everything.
Yes, everything. Yes. That the highest culmination, you see. Highest culmination is Gaura. Is Gaura. No more than that. Finish. So Chaitanya Charitamrita therefore said postgraduate studies. It's postgraduate studies. All cannot understand it. No. No.
I'm trying to understand as the progression goes.
Yes.
Krishna is the supreme enjoyer,
Yes.
but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme renunciate.
Yes. But how? It is the highest culmination.
Yes.
You understand? Of that greed.
Yes.
That means Radha is the topmost. So, Mahaprabhu assumed Radha Bhav and Radha Kanti to fulfill these three types of greed. Because everything is related to Radha. Radha apne mema kidrusam. Do you understand? Sadhya hena dhuta madhurima kidrusam. That Radharani releases.
Yes.
Saukyam chasya madhuru bhavato kidrusam. That Radharani realizes what pleasure by releasing everything related to Radha. So Radha is the topmost. How I can have it? That is the greed of Krishna.
Yes.
So Gaura. So he became Gaura.
So in other words, Gumash, he renounced, he don't want to be enjoyer, he wants to be enjoyed.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. How to release. What Radharani releases.
Enjoyed, not enjoyer.
Yes. The enjoyer became to be enjoyed.
Instead of being master, he became the servant. Right?
Yes. That is Gaura.
Enjoyed.
Yes. That is Gaura.
Back to back.
Is Krishna and crying for Krishna. Huh? Krishna himself is crying for Krishna. Hari Hari Bolita Noyanubhai. Shedding tears. Uh-huh. Do you understand? Uttering the name of Krishna. That is Gaura. So wonderful. You see?
So Gurudev,
Like
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us
Yes.
the deepest relishment of spiritual life is actually to renounce our attachments, and then we
Then
can
you
taste
can have such a release segment. Yes, that rasa mellow. Yes. Mahaprabhu teaches.
Really fine.
Very, very subtle tattva, very, very confidential tattva. It's Gaura tattva. Not an easy.
Sometimes very clear to explain.
Who could imagine that God would want to become the servant of himself?
Yes.
Greed out of
And God develops, Lord develops greed.
You know, that people could never imagine.
It's so wonderful, you see, this greed. How in spiritual platform that greed is there, and how, what is its gradual development, then by gradual superior incarnations, the last incarnation is God.
Gurudev, I wanted to ask you, you were mentioning that we all have to develop the greed to associate with sadhu and hear Krishna Katha.
More and more.
But as we surrender more in our Krishna consciousness, we have to do service. And sometimes in that service we have to...
What is service? Shravanam is service of the ear. And Kirtan is the service of the tongue. That is a service, you see. You have misconception.
Sometimes like we have to worship the deities in the temple during pravachan.
Yes.
So
Different types of service is there. This is most important service. Unless you have this, how can you serve Krishna with love? Because you have anartha, you don't know the tattva. Tattva Brahma is one of the anarthas. You are not free from anartha. How can you develop love? After anartha nivritti comes nishtha. You cannot achieve that stage if you are not free from all types of anarthas. Unless you hear how your anarthas, all this misconception of tattva will go. Tell me. They won't. Want to go? Do you follow me? So.
That's exactly what happened in our society. In the temple, many devotees say they are always engaged in doing things. They
have this misconception. Their anartha is not destroyed. Therefore they say so. Because they're miserable. They're miserable. They're working very hard, and they want to justify it. Like an ass. They're an ass. Toiling hard like an ass. For what purpose? And for whom?
what if you're toiling hard for Krishna? What if you're working hard for Krishna?
Yes, you'll work untiringly day and night, no tiredness. But you feel tired. Because you have no love.
Jai Patit Pavan Shri Guru Dev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki Jai.